Magic Rock. Shuts out. Here we go.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Drink your water. All right, family. Hopefully you can hear me now. Whole thing. There was a switch this morning with Microsoft, an update. And guess who got caught on the end of it? Moi. Oh, damn. That's not live. All right, let me go on up out of here. All right. Let me go back. Refresh. Search. 365 Media. Go there. Check 1 2. There we go. All right. So it should be live now. Can y'all hear me? If anybody's out there. And my counter is not letting me know if anybody's up. Let me make sure we're streaming live. Are we live? It appears that we are live. Let me refresh my chat. Refresh this page. Back up. All right, so we're going to go. I was hyped. But hey, family, it's good to be here, to be in the congregation. Let me know if you're there, because the numbers wasn't counting from jump. So I don't know what was going on. It was something that switched in the properties of my mic when I went when the system was updated. So I apologize for that. So we're gonna go on and we're gonna get this toast up and popping. So go on, tell your friends I'm back. Can't hold a good man down, right? But anyway, time was on my mind. And that's what we lost. We lost time. See, wealth is an accumulation of time and resources, or in a sense, time and space. But anyway, what slavery does, it robs people of their time. And it takes their time and add it to the group that is enslaving. We lost time. We need to get our time back, right? Because that time is what allows a wealth gap to develop. Because generations after generations are able to have time to develop resources. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to develop land. Right? And many of us, we run into the time. I mean, just on small levels, we run into time issues because there's never enough time for us. Unless, and check this out. When you do a crime, they take away one or two things, or sometimes both. They take away your time and they take away your resources. Right? To repay the state, most criminals pay with time. Some criminals play with time and resources. That's when they give you a fine. But the most detrimental thing that they could take from you is time. We always got to focus on that. But yo, if anybody's in the house, let me know you here, because like I said, my counter is not working. I don't know who here or whatever, but we gonna go and pour these libations and have this little quick conversation, because I started having problems with my car last night. I'm like, oh my God. So I go outside this morning and check it. It won't even start. So I'm going to have to go on and roll this over to the shop. I'm going to try to get over there early enough so that I can go on. They're going to look at mine and let me know what happened. Because hopefully it's just a battery or something. But if not, we're going to get blessed. We're going to get blessed. That's how it goes down over here. The ancestors are always working with us. And this is, I can look at it as an issue. I can look at it as an opportunity. Right? This might be an opportunity. All right, let's see. Miss Margarita. Let's see. She hit me up. Mama Margarita's let me know what's going on. So let's see what's going on. What's going on, fam? Tiandra texted me, said, you muted. Am I still muted? Am I still muted? I don't think I'm still muted. I can see the mic. Hold on, let's see if it's up here. We can just test. Let's test. Beta test. Am I still muted? Oh, cool. The sound is coming through. I can see the mic. Hold on, let's. All right, so let's go and get this toast started. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I apologize to those who got up early for the toast, and I wasn't prepared. I didn't even notice that the mic thing wasn't moving. That's on me. But anyway. And I didn't mean to waste your time sitting up here talking about time, and I'm wasting time, right? So let's go. We're going to transition, and we're going to go straight to the toast. Keep our winning streak going. Keep our winning streak going, right? So we pour, and we get ready to pour these libations. Family, I have a little bit of the red. The old of age. All right, so let's get it. So we lift up our glass. We salute the creator by whatever name you choose. Call that creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator. And we say the word of power. Now, I don't know what your word of power is. Whatever it is, say it. Here, we use the term ashe. But, you get to use your word of power. So we lift up our glass to that creator because we know the creator is all around us. We know the creator is in the very technology we use. We know that the creator dwells in each and every last one of us. We know the creator is in the mic even when it's not working. The lights that I have in the studio are the creator is in it. The creator is all around us. All I'm asking you to do is become conscious of it and move in it. And because when you're dealing with other individuals, you're dealing with that creator within them as well, right? So we lift up that glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? It's a very simple journey. Very simple journey. From here, you know where we're going. We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute our personal ancestors. This is why we developed the show, because we wanted to make sure that our personal ancestors, that those in the tribe, personal ancestors will always be remembered. Those personal ancestors in the village will always be remembered. So we set up a platform through which we could toast them every day. And guess what? For the last 5 years, we have been doing that, right? So, family, if there's any new people out there and you want to add your ancestors to the list, you right there on the timeline, throw it up on the timeline, come over to Ujamaa Journey on Facebook, like us, and then send us a message, right? Go to YouTube, like us, send us a message, and be like, yo, I want to add my ancestors to the list. No problem. We will add your ancestors to the list, but I just ask you to be mindful of the amount of ancestors that you give me. All right, because we got a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to memorize all of them and trying to also get the next generation of individual that's going to be doing this show ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who it is. They haven't shown themselves. I haven't seen anybody up. Well, my fault. I take that back. Gina. Look like Gina might be able. I mean, I know Gina could do it, right? But we have to get her ready, and I got to make sure that that doing this, she'll be able to, I'm trying to get this to a point to it becomes to where the person that steps into the seat next, after I get done, the resources will be here for this to be what they do. You know what I'm saying? To be what they do. Bring the family the news, do the toast, bring the family the news, bring a little entertainment, have a little fun, have conversation with the family, and we're going to continue building. But here we go. Miles Brown, Mizan, Robin, the Texas, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Penny, Gaston, Lean, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown, the second, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pet Mont, Rob Malik, Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullin, and Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kell Smith, Walter Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sale, Welly, Vita Farmer, Agosto, Sue, Shell, Harvey, Ann Charmaine, Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Louise, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy Selma Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Levine Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Randy Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, oh, Lord, I took that breath and threw my whole Leon Johnson. Oh, God. That's how it goes sometimes. So, we're going to start at Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Randy Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hallie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinez, Darren Mattel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Harker, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donalds, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dealey Monez, Jean Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We also have William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePretis Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratley, Carmen Spratley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothea Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Stevens, Oh, almost. We almost made it to your people, Tiandra. Almost got it memorized to that point. Hold on. So we do Edward Stevens, Sue Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl. Hold on. We right here. Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First. We got Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paulo Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Morgan Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatchet, Senior Melly Miller, Ozzy Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Wheeler Ross, Robert Nelson, Fred Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlyton, Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bed Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Bullock, Raymond Lewis Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Neville Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jabez McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McDaniel, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alvin, Mesmin Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. We move to the Black Book. We have Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Poor, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank, Lewis, Ronald Shell Jr., Damon Top, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McKill, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Servant Clayton. We got Leonard Jones, Saudi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lupke, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Dorton, Johanna. We got Jasandra Nett Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fanny L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Virgin, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Delar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Demond, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don. We got Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs. We got Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andrew Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LeBron Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. We got Craig Lee Jones. We got Granny Bewley. We got Papa Al Reeser, Nanette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gill, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Nina Kate, Herman Reeves. We got Pam Johnson and Vera Reese Fisher. Hold on. What's up, Elder Margarita?
Okay, bro. Team, I have problem listening plus positive energy yesterday and this morning. What's going on?
I'm on right now. I'm live right now.
I cannot hear you. You know, I'm
That's that. You got to go to. I put up another one.
I'm sorry.
I put up is you got to go. You got to come out the one you in and go back up to the top of the timeline on Facebook. And because I'm streaming, I started another stream.
Okay, I will see what I can do. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye. That was one of the elders checking in to make sure what was going on. What I should have did, and I apologize for this as well, is that when I go and I restart a stream, I need to make sure that I change the stream because it's labeled as the same thing. So it makes it kind of hard for people to find. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we do the toast this morning, and we will meet again tonight about 7 p.m. for tribal quotes. Got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Baron Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee. We got Panchita Alba. We got Donald Brooks. We got Barbara Moses out of Spate and Neil Branson. We got Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges. We got Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr. We got King Pleasant. We got Sarah Keat. We got Lena Shepard, Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Eric Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woolfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Sharika Brantley. No, I take that back. Sharika Brantley's mother, who recently passed, was a good friend of mine, Miss Irene Harris. We got Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Miss Bertha Walker. We got Tony Ogletree. We got Grandma Marguerite. And we got Tracy Emery. Family, we lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of these ancestors. And we say a united, mighty Ashe. And we move from the ancestors upon whom shoulders we stand, who support us, who are a part of our extended family. We move from them and we move into the day. And what's the day? We move into this moment. Today is Ujamaa. Ujamaa. Today is Ujamaa. For those that wondered, what is this man talking about? What is he talking about as far as the day is Ujamaa? The day is Ujamaa. All you got to do, if you don't believe me, all you have to do, right, is check out our e-course, our free e-course, Oh, I opened up the black lines. The black lines are not open. I am all the way off. All right, hold on. There we go. Boom, let's try that. All right, freegnjecourse.com. Check out the freegnjecourse.com so you can learn what you need to know about Ujamaa journey. Come and learn with us, family, and let's build. Let's continue adding to the legacy, because the legacy, see, that's one of the problems, because many of us, we get caught in history, right? We get caught in history, right? If we looking at it, history is over here, you know. She said that you will get the 100K. It is coming. Thank you. Right? So if we're looking at history, the past will be over here. The future will, in a sense, be over here. But it's one continuing line. A lot of us get caught in the past, right? Because we think that the past is important. Don't get me wrong. But some people get caught in the past. And getting caught in the past, they think that everything should operate like it operated in the past. In the moment, what's going on is that people don't understand that we are making tomorrow's history. So we are part of developing the future from this moment, because what we do affects them, but we also are creating for the future the past or history. So in our lifetimes, we not only affect the past, my fault going that way, we affect the future, which is a very powerful position. Which gets into that whole timepiece. So my goal in this present moment is to harness the resources, the knowledge, the information that I got from my ancestor, maximize them in my moment right now, right? And open up an opportunity for those in the future. I want to create from what my ancestors left me. I want to create that space and time so that my children can have time to perfect the skills. Many of us don't have time to perfect the skills. We had to go. When we go to institutions, we go because either we need a job or we need something from that institution. What we need to do is free ourselves up of that. I don't have to rush into an institution. I don't have to rush through an institution. Like, for example, college. I don't have to rush through that experience, right? I could go and I could enjoy the experience, or I could just travel around the world and learn from the world, because I have the resource, I have the time. My family has developed the time and the space for me to find out who I am. And in the moment, we make that available for our future generations if we handling our business. So this moment is in this moment, we're making history. In this moment, we're looking at old systems and trying to figure out how to make them more efficient and how to make them serve us better. If we're not doing that, if we're not improving on what our ancestors left us, we're going to end up passing something to our children that they can't use. So that's our responsibility in the moment. Just think about it, family. Just really think about it. Hopefully Mama Margarita's over here. Mama Margarita, you get on here? Let me know you on here. Sister Tiana just say, didn't find that out from till med school. Left that mug and they started paying me. Wisdom and knowledge is within us. Doesn't come from the institutions at all. You know what I'm saying? It comes from the experience. Because think about it, those of you that went to college, your major job in college was the research, and find the information that you needed. That's all it's about. It's about you learning from other people's experience. It's about you being able to share other people's experience and the lessons that they got from it so that you could apply it to your major. FR for real big brother. That's what I'm talking about. So let's keep it moving. So we lift up our glass for this present moment. And as I ask you every day, and I don't want to forget because I don't want to leave out the Ujamaa babies. Now give them Ujamaa babies a round of applause. Where my spiritual audience at? Because y'all moving slow too. I think y'all might have unconnected my mic. My spiritual animals in the spiritual crowd kind of might be upset with me about something and don't want to share what it is. How can I fix it if I don't know? Stop tripping. Y'all gotta let me know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's see. Nah, it's about jumping through hoops and about being indoctrinated for their system. I agree. She says about jumping through, yeah. But even now, I'm gonna push back a little bit. Even through jumping through those hoops, you get experiences. Not saying that I'm for it or against it, but even jumping through those hoops, you get experiences. Now, if you have the proper cultural context to look at those experiences through, you learn a whole lot. I learned a whole lot in college. See, for me, people didn't understand when I said, Ohio State is a big ass laboratory. They didn't understand me when I said that. I said Ohio State is a big ass. So far part of my degree was learning about how people and organizations work. And that's what I put a lot of my time into. People are like, you wasting your time. You wasting your time. I'm experimenting. How this shit work? We in a safe environment. I could fail. You know what I'm saying? It was so, Ohio State is so safe. It's like a world unto itself. Where's our campus at? Where's the place where our children can go and have failed experiments and not kill themselves or not bankrupt their family? See, this is what we are able to produce in the present. We're able to build up the resources so that we could take our kids away so that they could go away and have safe experiences and experiment. They have the time. That's why I said, if you take the time to check out my post, that's what I was talking about as far as this whole slavery and reparations thing. We have to be clear. They took away time. They took away time. You can't you can get back money. You can get back land. The one thing you can't get back is time. Right? So if they truly want to, all we need is time. The wealth gap is, I ain't gonna say it ain't nothing, but the wealth gap is, if given the proper amount of time, my people are creative enough to come up with shit that will not only, it ain't even a gap. We'll fill that goddamn canyon up so fast, but we don't have the time. She said, Tiandra, but we don't need to pay ridiculous, and I agree with that. We don't need to be paying ridiculous, well, let's put it this way. We don't need to be paying ridiculous amounts of money to outsiders. Let's say that shit. Yeah, I'm just because we funding a whole nother, we're funding there now. You understand what I'm saying? They're taking our time because money is, in a sense, a representation of your resources, and one of those resources is time. They're taking your time. So, and what's crazy is, if you look about it, mortgage or loan is borrowing against your time in the future. They're taking your time. Man, but we don't need to pay a ridiculous amount of money in debt to learn to fail safely, only if it's free and you know what you're intentionally investing with your time, energy, and resources. I agree. And also it depends, like I said, what if we had a place, you know what I'm saying, and we charge a tuition where we were, guiding, because that's all a college campus is. It's where a bunch of young people are able to come and learn, experiment, grow, and develop relationships. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Because, because one of the key pieces I learned in college was the most important thing that I got out of college was relationships. Most important thing I got out of my college experiences was my relationships. My relationships have maintained me and fed me since college. Actually, my ability to form relationships and stuff like that, right? I got from my grandparents. I was able to hone that skill from my family, and then bringing it to here, I was able to hone that skill. It's about the relationships. Of course, you're going to get some information, but it's about the relationships. Where are the places where our young people go to form the relationships that they need to form? Club? You know what I'm saying? The club? Is that where is that where that is that where constructive relationships and shit like that? No, you're supposed to go to the club to celebrate. Celebrate. And check it out in Ujamaa. We talk about spirituality. What's spirituality? See, because this is where a lot of people get. This is why people get some. This time people get so confused because when I'm talking about spirituality, I'm talking about the maintenance of relationships. Spirituality is all about relationships. It's all about relationships. Your relationship with the Creator, your relationship with your ancestors, your relationship, regardless of what you call you God. It's about you forming a relationship with that being, and also about the relationships around you. Because you can really tell somebody's spirituality about the relationships. If you really want to know how spiritual somebody is, look at the relationships that are around them. Look at the relationships that they build. Look at how they treat their relationships. Look at how people respond to them. Are they responding to them in fear? Are they responding to them in love? What the circle look like? Is everybody broke? Everybody depressed? Come on, family. We've been looking at spirituality wrong. Y'all been trying to form relationships with spirits. Y'all need to go and try to make some relationships, some real live relationships. Man. So anyway, back to the moment, family. As I ask you on a daily basis, please, if you would, seek out Ujamaa. Open up your reticular formation and seek out Ujamaa. It's important that we remember that right now we are in the phase of creating our reality, family. It's a phase. It's a process. We're creating our reality. We done changed the name of the days, and we struggle with that. Right now, we need to learn how to see and find our principles. We need to start learning how to see them, how the whole system operates. So I'm asking you to go out and I want you to seek Ujamaa. This is why I talk about taking pictures of it, writing about it, thinking about it doing more than just, you know what I'm saying? Doing more than just know the words. Get to develop a relationship with your principles. What are principles? My fault, Kwame. Well, let me do this. First off, sending shots out to Sister Tiandra because she's sitting up here. She setting that timeline on fire, right? Then we want to send shots out to Mama Margarita, who was calling to see, Brother Hatim, what the hell is going on? She ain't say that, but I can hear it in her tone. Brother Hatim, what the hell is going on? I don't know. We don't control the total internet yet, but we're working on that. Brother, and shouts out to Brother Kwame. Brother Kwame say, great Ujamaa fam. Make it a super laxative. I'm just joking. I don't know how to pronounce that, Kwame. You're going to have to, when we talk, pronounce that. Superlative? Superlative? Is that it? Superlative? Do we have a Ujamaa moving truck, or at least might move, might move shelves? That might be a possibility. We might have something. I have to reach out. I got to reach out to the proper folks, talk to about that. But I don't know, because there was a truck at one point in time, but I don't know if he still own it. And then on top of that, I got a big van. We got other people with vans, so we need to go on and once again, you already reached out to Shamar. You need to go and talk with Deshaun as well. All right, because they, like I said, everybody they manage a lot of warriors, right? So that's where we are. But we're gonna work it out. Talk to you after I get off of here. I got to make sure I gotta go to the shop, so I'm about to get off of here. But anyway, so I'm still in the moment. I'm still toasting the moment. I'm enjoying it. I'm rolling in it. I'm developing a relationship with the Ujamaa in this moment. And my family is reaching out, and I appreciate y'all. So we going to raise up our glass, family. We're going to remember this moment, the power of this moment. We are in Ujamaa. Ujamaa, for those that don't speak the language, because you ain't take the free e-course, or you're not part of the Kwanzaa community yet, it's cool, because we always there. So, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. The modic principle for the day is reciprocity. Gratitude is what we teach the young people in our system called the M7 to move them up towards this very slowly. We got green. That's the color. As y'all can see, I got the green. You go and get your own green Daily Toaster shirt. Yes, you can. You get it. Or you get your Dayborn. I'm not a Dayborn, so I'm not really, I can't say I'm not allowed. You know what I'm saying? But I can't wear the Ujamaa day shirt because I'm not an Ujamaa baby. I just want to be clear. Those shirts are specifically for people born on the day. But you can wear your green Daily Toaster shirt, because I'm a Coogee baby. So I rocks my Coogee shirt, right? But I'm gonna have to fix the Coogee shirt because it's dark on dark. So I'm gonna find a way to fix that so I can make sure people know that we Coogee born, right? But anyway, another story for another time. The color is green, as you can see. Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Yao. Female name is Ya. Yao and Ya. Brother Kwame say, no pressure, may not need it, but just trying to be prepared. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to be prepared. It's better, you know what I'm saying? Is in a time of war, it's better to have this. Is better to have had the sword and not need it, rather than to need the sword and not have it. Just trust me on that. Being in some hairy situations, it was a lot better for a brother to have some shit not needed rather than need it and not have it. But anyway, so we lift up our glass to this present moment and we say Ashe. From there, family, move on to our future generations. Oh my God, I can't wait to see what they become. I can't wait to see what they do, because we're forming and we're working and we're getting them together, family. So we're going to raise our glass to our future generations. And with that, our children's children on to infinity. And we move to infinity generation by generation. This is why every time we toast, we say 100 years. We push it 100 years further in the future. But we got to be handling our business in the moment. So we toast our children's children on to infinity, and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple journey. We will lift our glass to all of our relations. Those we like, those we don't like. We still lifted it up to our, because, you know what I'm saying? Lifting it up. One creator. From there, family, we move on. Where we going? Very simple. Very simple. From here, we move straight into that selfish toast. This is for you. What is it that you need in this moment? Those of you out there doing that work. Those of you out there taking advantage of the moment. Extending our space and time. What is it that you need in this moment? Right now, in this moment, right now. I ain't talking, some of y'all gonna be talking Benzes and stuff. No. In this moment, right now, right here. Come on now. What do you need? Ashe. From there, family, this ain't last, we lift up our tribe, our accountability group. Who helps keep us in line? Who can check us? Right? Who that one famous line won't work on? Can't tell me what to do. I'm grown. That shit don't work on your child. Nigga, I know you grown. But you wrong. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, because the tribe we develop, you got to develop those relationships where we get close enough to be like, yo, hold on, dog. Who the fuck you talking to? See, and some people get offended by that, but sometimes you got to talk to people like that, right? Motherfucker, don't forget who you talking to. It's like, because like in college, I got friends in college up to this day, and it's like, sometimes we forget. Please don't forget who the fuck I am. Please, I love you to death, but don't do that, right? Sometimes we got because some of us because not all of us, but some of us value relationships. Value relationships. I'm not trying to harm the relationship in any form or fashion. Forgive me for my disrespect. But then we got other people that I don't give a fuck about this relationship. It's not that valuable to me. And those are the type of people that you might just need to remove from your life. Because if they don't value your relationship, they'll sell your ass down the river. You're just a tool. You're not a friend. You're not family. Just a tool. Just an ends to a means. Come on, family. Your tribe helps you stay in line. Your tribe makes sure you're all right. your tribe helps you, right? Keep you in check. Balance you out. Push you when you need it. That's what we're supposed to be developing. Lift up our glass to our tribe. My tribe is Ujamaa. I don't know who your tribe is, but lift up, salute your tribe. Call it out so that you can remind yourself. You can let people sitting around you know. Ujamaa. What are you talking about? Lift up your glass. From their family, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, wisest, bravest, sanest individual in the room right now. I lift my glass up to you and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm behind the ball. I'm behind right now, so I ain't gonna be able to stick around and talk. I'm gonna get out here, start this car, and get it over to where I need to get it so I can make sure there ain't nothing major wrong with it. Probably get some of the minor stuff fixed on it as well. And all I want to say is, family, I wish you peace, power, joy, 100 years, and as we say in Ujamaa Ke'en, because this is our thing. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Ujamaa journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Ujamaa journey, and let's build together.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
Habaragani, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujamaa, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, midsize sedan, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, We offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sapphire, Donetta, High. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and it's since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, or my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.